Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is Jacqueline Kinoti, your transformational life coach. So today I'll be talking about session grooming and various ways that you can know if your child is being groomed for sexual abuse. In the previous video, I've talked about sexual abuse. I've also talked about various ways that you can know if your child is being sexual or has been sexually abused. But today, before a child has been sexually abused, there are those behaviors or that grooming that happens between the sexual abuse and the predator, where the predator creates a relationship with the potential victim. And so today we'll be talking about various ways that you can be able to point out, you can be able to know if someone is grooming your child for sexual abuse. And one of the ways is a person being overly interested in a child. When you see this particular member of the family is particularly interested in a certain child, or unusual behavior that is happening that hasn't happened before, and it is a weird behavior. This person want to spend the time with this particular child, and maybe it could be or opposite gender, or it could be the same gender. I've talked about various ways about how sexual abuse can happen. It can be rape, it can be sodomy, and so a person or a sexual predator, a sexual groomer, or be overly interested in a particular child that they want to abuse. They want to create this relationship so that even the child can't have the notion that what this person is doing is not good, because they want to have a kind of relationship first with the child before they abuse them. Another one is offering special privileges to a child. Yeah, this particular person in the family, that they're offering to do various things for this child. They are giving this child a special attention. They are giving this a child special privileges that these other children are not getting. And how it seems to be not good or in other children, because they're not treated the same way as this child is being treated. And so as a parent, you need to have a conversation with this child to get to understand what is going on, or be cautious on being able to identify what is going on. And some people are so friendly. I know sexual abuse mostly happens the people that you trust most, the family members. And so it can be so confusing to understand if this person really loves this child, or are they grooming this child so that they can able to abuse them later in life. Another behavior is that finding ways to frequently be alone with the child. If you see this particular person, particular uncle, particular aunt, even the father, they want to be particularly be alone with this child. There are so many children in the family, but they have some interest in this particular child. Maybe they want to grow them through maybe behaviors. They want to introduce them to behaviors that are sexually related, so to make this child to seem like it is okay for this thing to happen, to seem like it is normal. But if you see this particular person or in the family that has particular interest or wanting to be frequently be left alone, there are those people who, even maybe they're not family members, but they hoped to have this desire. They come along. You see someone is coming along to take care of your child. They always want to be taking care of your child, even if they have their busy schedule that they have. And now you say, like, because maybe they have spared you some time to go and run your errands, you feel like this person is very helpful. But I've seen a sexual abuse as someone that most of sexual abuse takes place in a family setup, or those people that are so close to us, or those people that you feel that they are loving us. And an abuser can be the same person who is still giving you love, giving you gift, to confuse you. The child doesn't understand if this is love or this is being abused. And so you need to be very careful on those things. Another way is touching a child inappropriately. these social groomers start by, they make it like to seem like it is okay. They make it to seem like it is normal. But if you see this adult, this person is touching this child inappropriately, then understand, sometimes it's not by mistake. Some people are intentional. They know what they are doing. This session groomer is intentional about what they want. They want to make that it is normal to touch this child inappropriately, so that when when they want to abuse the child, to a child it will seem like it's normal. It will seem like it is okay. Another thing is walking on a child and dressing or using restroom. That person, that those people that they intentionally come out naked in front of the children. So in their mind they are intentional, but on the outside it will seem like it is by mistake. But the social groomer has an intention, as they know what they want to pass on. They know what they want. They want to make this to familiarize with this child, so that they can able to have a relationship, so that they can able to maintain control, or they will think it is normal how this person is being. Another one is discussing sexually explicit information with a child. Sometimes you, before a child is being sexually or has been sexually abused, the sexual grooming takes with this child. You're able to understand your child is being sexually abused if they have this kind of information about that is sexually related, that you haven't taught, they haven't taught in school. And sometimes the language that is being used is not a good language. So you get to understand, why is my child learning these things? Why are they learned from, and who is teaching them? Another thing is favoring one child from a family with multiple children. When maybe this particular person that wants, or is a potential abuser, or wants to take advantage of a particular child, in a family setup where there are many children, and this person is interested with this particular child, they start favoring them. Maybe they'll buy this child gift, and leave the rest of children without gift. They do so many things to favor, even if they are being the chose is being done. Sometimes they won't give this particular child the choice, and so you'll be able to notice some changes. You'll be able, even the other children are going to mention that uncle so and so favors this particular child, auntie so and so favors this child. And as a parent, you need to be very conscious, so that you can be able to prevent this sexual abuse, because it has a lot of impact if it is left unresolved.